What's up here, YouTube? Jigsaw0097 here tonight. Just bringing you kind of a late night video. Kind of going to be my Eagles-Ravens preview. And then kind of just things that I saw during the week that I kind of want to talk about with the Eagles. The biggest one, Michael Floyd. He was released by the Cardinals for a DUI, and then he was picked up by the Patriots pretty quickly after. I think that happened today, actually. They picked him up, but I personally thought that the Eagles should have acquired him. Now, I know Josh Huff got released for similar reasons, but the difference is Josh Huff sucks, okay? It's just my opinion. I mean, Michael Floyd could have definitely helped this team out, and it's kind of a shame. He was released similar to how we released DeSean Jackson. You know, you could have just nabbed him, and they didn't. From what it looks like, they didn't even go for him. So a little bit disappointing to see that, to be honest, guys. But you know, it is what it is. I'm still looking forward to this offseason. If indeed we do bring DeSean Jackson back, that will be huge to help, and then we'll look to the draft and see what we can do there. But anyway, on to the matter at hand here, the Eagles-Ravens preview. This is our last road game of the year, guys. At this point, I'm hoping the team can go 8-8 and just finish out even. Dallas losing has made things interesting, not for the Eagles, but my brother is a big Bucs fan, so if the Bucs beat the freaking Cowboys, I'm going to be ecstatic about that. And then I would be happy if New York won. I mean, obviously I want us to win, but we can't do that now, and anything would be better than Dallas winning the division. Oh my gosh. The worst case scenario in my mind right now is a Patriots-Cowboys Super Bowl, because no matter who wins, we lose. So I just don't even want to think about that. But as far as the Eagles are going with this Ravens game, and the rest of the season, is I just kind of want to see the development of Carson Wentz. I want to see him improve week to week. A lot of people said he had his best game of the season last game against the Redskins, and I agree. He showed a lot of heart in that game, and he showed just a lot of determination, and just him trying so hard really just showed how lacking we are as a team, as a whole. I mean, I'm under the conclusion now that we just flat out were not good enough to beat the Redskins. But we were still torching him, man. He was tossing balls down the field, and he was frying their defense. So I look at this and I'm just thinking, like, man, if we can just get this guy a couple more pieces, you know, give him Lane Johnson back, that will help a lot, and give him a running back, give him like a really good deep threat. DeSean Jackson, I'm telling you, he would help this team, guys. I don't want to hear that he wouldn't, because he definitely would. But yeah, like I said, I mean, just see the development of Wentz. See him keep going in, and him throwing picks. Everyone's like, oh, he's throwing interceptions. That's bad. It's not bad. He's a rookie, okay? And he has to do it now. You saw what happened to Dak Prescott in that Dallas game, okay? He threw 2 interceptions, and of course Dez dropped it. That's how they lost the game, but that was great. But you know, Dak Prescott, he's starting to hit it late, I hope. We'll see with this Bucs game. It's going to be a very interesting game, but it seems like Carson hit the wall early, which I'd rather have him get it out now so he can be better for next year, whereas Dak Prescott next year might hit a sophomore slump, and that would be great. So I would rather just have Carson go through this now, get all the jitters out, and then they can go in the off season, work on his mechanics, give him some help, really just get this kid up, because he is, I watched that Seattle Rams game tonight and just looked at Jared Goff, and man, the Eagles really dodged a bullet on that one. That Jared Goff, he just looks scared in the pocket. He does not look confident at all. I know the Rams are even worse off than we are, but Goff just looks lost. It's the best way I can describe it. I mean, he does not look like he knows what he's doing. Carson Wentz is a much more confident looking dude, and I'm just so glad we got him over Goff. Thank you, Rams, and thank you, Cleveland. But yeah, we'll just see what this unit can do. I think the Eagles can win this. Now, I know the Ravens, I think they have like the number 2 defense, but I saw the way they lost to the Patriots. I don't know. I've always thought the Ravens were a little bit overrated. I'm not saying they're bad. I just don't think that they're as good as everyone thinks they're. They won that Super Bowl, and so that's why everyone thinks that Joe Flacco is this like amazing quarterback. But I've never thought he was that great. The reason that they won that Super Bowl was because of Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. I mean, let's face it. So do I think that this is winnable? Yes, I think the Eagles can win this game. Carson Wentz can show up and just have another great game. It's going to be tough, though, because Darren Sproles, like I thought, that hit, he has a concussion, so he's going to be out. I'm not sure if we get Lane Johnson back this game or next game. I think it's next game because they haven't said anything about it. So he's got to play with this line for one more game. Wendell Smallwood's on IR too. I think it was a Class 2 MCL sprain, so he's done. So that means we got like Kenyon Barner, and they promoted some guy up from the practice squad. It's happening so much now, guys. I don't even know these players anymore, so you'll have to forgive me for that. But he's going to have Jordan Matthews. He's going to have Bryce Treggs. Paul Turner, I think, will be playing again, which Paul Turner dropped one last game too. You know, he's not invincible, but he has looked much better. Honestly, I think right now, if I had to pick the two, it'd be him and Matthews. Those would be the two top receivers on this team. Because, I mean, Nelson Aguilar, he is kind of waking up a bit, showing a little bit of fire, but I don't know. And then Zach Ertz, of course, man. He's always the biggest garbage time tight end in the league, you know. He plays like crap all year when it matters, and then now that it doesn't matter, he does this every year too. Now when it doesn't matter, he just starts catching everything thrown at him. So, I don't know. This team needs help. That's the bottom line, guys, and I hope this offseason can fix it. But anyway, like I said, I think the Eagles can win this. I think they will win this, to be honest, with a tight game. I'm going to give it 14-10. Eagles win. So yeah, we'll just have to see what happens Sunday. And then after that, I'm looking forward to that Dallas Bucks game. We're gonna see if Dallas, if that was a fluke last week or if they're starting to crumble. So anyway, guys, this has been Jigsaw097 here. Thanks for checking out my stuff, guys, and I'll probably make another video after the game, giving my reactions about what I see from the team as a whole. And yeah, guys, thank you for checking out my stuff, and have a good night.